Closer to home, that random burst of rain was shocking to say the least. Videos were sent to us from West Reading and Country Heights. We felt it here at the station as well. First Alert meteorologist Brian Schofield joins us with more on what we could expect this weekend.
Yeah, some areas you saw that it's just maybe a little trickle. In other areas, there's a gully washer out and about, I'll tell you. And then, of course, all those lightning strikes with that as well. That's why that we were telling you there's a big fire concern. You saw them push through Reading. We're still seeing some showers and thunderstorms here, but I wanted to make sure I showed some other areas close to the Oregon border where all of those are just coalescing to some big thunderstorms through city of Mount Shasta. You folks there saw that. Obviously, Wairika. Now it's a little bit dry, but Happy Camp just getting hit hard over to Weed as well. And out to, if you're joining us on the simulcast from the North Coast, Crescent City started off this morning. So in general, we're looking down to the south and southeast and really seeing it all the way down to Mendocino County as well. And Covelo had about 1/10 of an inch, and it even went as far as Willits. I don't know if Ukiah got much of a shower out of the deal, but definitely seeing it far south. Most of the southern reaches, although didn't get as much because the lower layers were certainly dry, but we moistened things up pretty quickly once it got to the north. Now we're still watching out toward the east to see if you folks in Bernie or Shingletown can pull out a shower. Computer models yesterday were showing you maybe getting a glancing blow, but it's still a little out of reach right now, but not out of the question yet entirely. But here's the time frame. Tonight you can see the cluster is still together, generally pushing to the north all the way to Hornbrook. But watch this. As you go 7:30, it sticks around. It's not quite done. Even at 8:30, it pushes a little more east of Interstate 5. And then right there, maybe you'll get that glancing blow tonight at 9:30, Bernie. But most of the action is out of the picture as we get into really the late night hours. And tomorrow doesn't look like a factor. But through tonight, severe thunderstorm watch. We haven't seen one of these in a while. We usually see warnings pop up, but this means that these are the areas where you want to be on the lookout for rapidly changing weather conditions. And we're talking about 9 p.m. tonight, strong winds, large hail, up to 9 p.m. we'll say, and of course that deadly lightning. That's something you have to consider. We've seen small hail, and I've seen some pictures you folks sent in of a quarter-size hail. That's some pretty large hail. Near French Gulch right there at about 1/2 inch in a very short period of time too. Lakehead as well. That's some big rainfall there. And of course Reading, we've had several bouts adding up to less than 1/4 inch, but still quite a bit of rain in a short period of time. Probably filling up some of those dry washes and creeks if they're not already running. So just let all these storms pass first. We're not forecasting rain for Chico, and I put the goose eggs up there just to show you. Not a chance, not a thing happening. So big wind as well, and that was another factor today. We've seen gusts to 40 today, and around those thunderstorms, it might have even been stronger, probably broke a few limbs off some trees around the area. Anything weak would probably get knocked over pretty well. For tonight, we're looking at 40s in the upper elevations, and even now 50s with that cooler air settling in. So plan on some big changes on the way. I'll try to get through some of these numbers as well. A good looking day for tomorrow. Enjoy it area-wide. I still think we might see a few lingering showers at the coast. So I'll just let you know that now, but inland valleys, not so much, and really here in the valley, not so much as well either. Just not seeing much happening. Look at those 70s showing up, showing off, and those were 80s and 90s not long ago. A nice looking extended forecast as well, and by the end of it, we might be putting in showers again. Computer models are hinting at, hey, we might actually just kind of bust a move to some more rainfall. But in general, 80s tomorrow, a great way to end the weekend, a great way to start off the work week as well, and continue with those 90-degree temperatures, 60s for lows, and then we'll ramp up some moisture by the end of next week. All right, back to you.